Bratans, I'm here together with Da Vinci. Da Vinci, what's up? You know, this is the legend Da Vinci J15. He bought Bitcoin when it was $1. Da Vinci, it's crazy. The video is still online, right?
Exactly.
Even my audience sending me this video where you see 8 years ago when you told this. This is crazy, bro. I want to speak today about the question. Where do you see Bitcoin is heading in 2022? Do you think we will see a bull market again or not? What do you think?
Well, I think we will see a bull market, most likely because of all the inflation that's going on. We just have to see Bitcoin stay above the 30K level, though. Because, if it doesn't stay above the 30K level, we've got some serious problems. Because
you know what do you say about this? Because this also what I think. But what do you say about this, man? I mean, it looks funny, but I'm a little bit afraid also of it. Look at this. I mean, I don't think it is, but you see, this looked like a huge bear flag. And did you saw the price target of this?
The price target is like 13,000. Yes.
Even less. Look, if we measure it from here. It's like Bitcoin, 5,000, 4,800. What the fuck, man?
No, you got to measure it from the above the top of the top of the range. So yeah.
But you don't think it will go to 4,000, 5,000?
No, probably not gonna pass. I don't think it will go break below the $13,000 level, but 13,000.
13.
Yes.
But if we go below, but you think it's possible that we go to $13,000?
Yeah, even if you know what, I would not hold a short all the way down to 13. I would if it comes to 17, around 18, 17 is probably where we'd see a big bounce off of Bitcoin if it were to break down below the $30,000 mark. Right, the target would be definitely for sure.
But as long as we are not going below 30,000, you see the possibility that we will see a bull market this year? And
because here's why. Inflation expectations is very high. It's right now, people are expecting a 5% inflation, which they're totally wrong. It's going to be a lot more, right? And for your viewers out there, if you don't have a lot of money, what I would suggest you do right now is go and buy anything that you use every single day. Soap, shampoo, shaver equipment, whatever you use every day that you ketchup, whatever, doesn't matter. But that doesn't go bad. I would suggest you buy a lot of that.
Really? Why?
For the next at least a year's supply, because the prices will go more than 25 to 50%.
Yeah. Then you can sell soap.
Well,
make trading with your soap.
At least you know what, you've reduced your cost, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But what do you think? This is a very interesting thing, because one time in the history they raised the inflation, the interest rates 2 digits, right? To fight against the inflation. Do you think it would be possible, because they can never catch up with right now the inflation rate and how they want to increase the rates?
Our whole financial system would collapse if they raise the rates to that level.
But what is the solution? Because I don't understand. The solution to raise 0.05 or 0.25 or even 1%, it's not helping. And if they raise too much, it also collapses. So what is the solution? What do you see? I mean, I would say a crash is inevitable. It's only the question when it will happen, right?
Well,
what do you think?
The crash, here's the thing. The crash is coming no matter what. The thing is, they're not going to allow it to crash in dollar values. So meaning, what does that mean by they're not going to allow it to crash in dollar or euro values? Well, what it means is basically prices will either stay high, right? Keep things up by printing more money, and keep the prices up, but the value will drop. Meaning that, let's just say you buy a house and you think, oh, great. Next year, right? Buy it for $1 million. Next year, it's a $2 million house. You're like, right on, dog. Yes, made $1 million.
Yeah.
But at the same time, a burger went from $5 to $20 in that same time frame. Yeah. So, did you make any money? No, actually, you lost 50% of your wealth without even realizing it.
And you don't see it because it's hidden. Like
exactly.
If you buy milk, it's not anymore 1 liter, it's 0.75, or it's getting less and less.
So really, you'll lose value not your local, not your currency. So a lot of people are taking out loans now to offset this particular what's it called, inflation, because yeah, it'd probably be a good idea to take a loan and buy a house or something like that if you don't have to pay the principal. I mean the down payment. Sorry.
Yeah, this is also what I thought. Yeah. Is it really like that? Because look, for example, in Germany, you can get a loan for 3%, while the inflation is 15 or 16%. So it's usually free money, right?
Exactly.
In
That's
my
what you're
opinion,
doing. You're getting a negative rate on the money that you're getting, that you're borrowing, right? So it's amazing time to borrow right now, because think about it. The inflation rate they're telling you it's 8%. That's BS.
That's
right?
so bullshit, because then
It's-
even not the products, so food products, they include in this
Yeah,
CPI.
exactly. It's actually CPI.
Yeah,
Not
CPI. Yeah. That's right, man.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
it's more like double or close to 25% is where we're at, and so effectively you're getting a good like maybe 20-25% on your money if you borrow it, right? And then buy a house or buy any kind of asset, because the assets are going to continue going up, priced in the local currency.
Yeah. Crazy. So what do you see? When is Bitcoin going up? If it's not going up this year, when you see the next bull market, if it not will happen this year?
Well, when the next happening occurs in Bitcoin, which will be 2024, I believe, we're going to see like 18 months from then a massive bull market, because it's 18 months, because when you start printing money or reducing the supply of money, in this case, when Bitcoin's reducing the supply, right? It takes effect in over 18 months. This is the based on the average 12 to 18 months, right? This has been documented many times, and you can see the example from when the Federal Reserve started printing money.
Yeah.
When did we start seeing the inflation? Well, it started in March of 2020, and 12 to 18 months later, we started noticing exactly the inflation that was caused from all that money printing back in March of 2020, and here we are today, and it's continuing to go bigger.
And what I've also read a lot of about, there will in the next 3 months will happening a big supply chain shock, not with crypto but in all the products, in all electronic products, because of this whole COVID restrictions in China, in Shanghai, and all this all the cities where they produce like chips for cars, for phones, and there will happening huge supply shock. That because the retail stores are having 3 months period where they're buying stuff, right? And in between 2 or 3 months, there will happen big like no PlayStation, no phones available, and so on and so on. This is what I also read a lot about. Do you know something?
Yes,
You hear?
I've heard about this, and whilst the supply shock is part of the price increases, that it's not the main part. It is the currency, but another part of the reason why we're seeing supply shock is because of how our prices of commodities are, how we price commodities basically. And commodities are priced on a system called the commodities exchange, where basically people write contracts promising you to pay in that commodity. I'm going to promise you this commodity in the future date. And so one of the things you can do on this exchange is write a promise for the commodity in the future date that you don't ever plan to have. And so if you default on that promise, right, there's no consequence beyond, hey, you just pay the cash value. But if the other side of the person buying that contract needs the asset, needs the physical commodity, they have to go out and buy it on the open market. So this suppresses the price of the commodity. And what's happening is producers are realizing, well, I can't make money selling cattle, selling this asset at these low prices. So I'm not going to do it. So then this causes shortages. So this is another way of what's called price suppression, or what's price controls, basically price controls. You know how in the past, whenever there was a hyperinflation, governments would institute price controls. Now they don't really exactly have to do that. They can just manipulate the price of the commodity to help reduce the price of price of things. But they can only do that so much, right? Because if no company can produce anything, then they're screwed. So they've been managing the price as best they can, but certain things have to go up, and else there would be no supply at all. So that's where they're at.
Crazy. It's very interesting time. But what I every time say, it's when we have this huge crisis, and which will also coming, which is inevitable. This also huge opportunities, right?
Exactly. That is so true. Whenever there's a major crisis, there's a major opportunity.
Yeah.
Right. So look out. There will be opportunities everywhere across the board in every single sector. Because what's going to happen is that this is going to be a rebalancing. Basically, the economy is going to rebalance what the Federal Reserve and central banks have done. They can't produce anything except money. And when they do produce money, it creates imbalances in our economy. And those imbalances will be forced in the opposite direction once they cannot force it the direction that they want it to go anymore. Example, bonds. Bonds are crashing really fast. They want to, they want to only raise the interest rate by 0.25%. Meanwhile, the bonds are going up higher than 0.25%. So there's an example, right, of imbalances being forced to be broken because of what the central banks have done.
It's crazy. Yeah, I mean, crazy time, and like I said, like Da Vinci also agreed with it. It's watch on the opportunities. Don't be anxious. Watch to the opportunities. Every huge crisis give you huge opportunities, right? Let us quickly go back to crypto, to Bitcoin in the immediate short term. Where are you expecting? Are we going up or downside in the immediate short term?
Well, in the immediate short term, right now we're on Sunday here in Dubai, and for New York, they're going to be for Sunday for quite some time. But I really think for this weekend we're going to see a little bit more of a downside. But if we pump after on Monday, right, and we stay above the 40K, that will be a very positive action so that Bitcoin can continue higher. I think we might do a head fake. Well, you know what, we might. Let's hope. Because, here's the thing, right? The Federal Reserve, they understand one thing, that if Bitcoin continues higher, this will expose them. They know that they have to manage the price of Bitcoin, they have to manage the price of gold, they have to manage the price of commodities, because they will be exposed from all the money printing. So I wouldn't be surprised if they manage to borrow a bunch of Bitcoin from somewhere and try to dump it onto the market. Because hey, when you lend out your Bitcoin, a lot of people do that at BlockFi and stuff like that. Who do you think is borrowing it? Probably the Fed or the central bankers. Because they can print money. So if they default on let's just say they default on their Bitcoin that they borrowed from you, they could print money and give it to you.
That's crazy that there's a hidden. Okay, guys, thank you very much, Da Vinci. Check out his channel, guys. I am probably you know it, Da Vinci J15. Twitter, Instagram, check it everything out.
Even TikTok,
Oh, TikTok, yes, even TikTok. Check it out for him. And I have also for me a good news, guys. CZ is following me. This is crazy. Right now, when we are sitting together, I saw CZ is following me. This is really crazy. For you, he is following quite a long time ago. But I'm new in crypto, and this makes me very proud and happy that I have this honor that also you following me, and CZ. This is very nice, guys. And let me quickly go into the charts right now and tell you my opinion on Bitcoin, what is happening right now. So I told you guys, in my opinion, I make it very quick if I go on the 4 hourly. right now. Where is it? On the 4 hourly. In my opinion, like I said, guys, there's a long opportunity for us if we break above the 4 hourly EMA ribbon. It's also like Da Vinci said, if we're breaking above 40,000, this would be very good and very bullish. In my opinion, it's I agree with him. If we break above 4 hourly EMA ribbon, this would be 40,700 approximately. If we close a 4 hourly candle above with a huge volume and the green candle, we can make a long to 42,000. This would be opportunity to long Bitcoin to approximately 3.4%, 10x average 35%, 5x average around 16%. Short Bitcoin, in my opinion, is an opportunity if we break 39,500. 39,500 is a huge major support level. And what is the next price target? 38,000, 3.5%, 10x average 35%, 5x average 70.5% approximately. Why 38%? The first thing is we have here something we could call a bear flag. There would be the price tag. You see 38,000 according to technical analysis. And also if we are zooming out and watching on the daily, we see here, let me delete this. We see here at 38,000 there's coming a lot of support. You see, based on the past, there was a lot of support and resistance at 38,000. So this would turn into support. And don't forget, guys, you can claim this bonus on Bybit and Phoenix. Bybit offering right now us 4,620 for free after a certain amount of initial deposit and 0 maker fees. And you can trade and buy Luna, Ethereum, and all the other altcoins on Bybit 4,620 for free after a certain amount of initial deposit and 0 maker fees. Go make this registration right now. It's only 1 minute. Bro, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, I'm in the 5 living here in Dubai, loving it, man. You know what? Honestly, after leaving for vacation, after leaving Dubai for a vacation, I realized, man, everything else is like.
This is also what I thought. This is also what I thought when I was in Las Vegas.
Exactly.
Bro, I kiss you. Thank you very much. I kiss you, and we see each other. I think a little bit later we both go to massage, not making to get the massage, but we make a massage. Guys, we kiss you and see you later. Mwah. Nice.